business opportunity?
Business opportunity.
So you have a business opportunity with this particular product, right?
I had absolutely no business opportunity to start with. I just said to myself, I'm a natural entrepreneur. I'm a salesperson by trade. And I wanted to find something that represented not only myself as an athlete, a female, and family members that I could sell something to or just provide to, and something that was unique. And so I just did some research, and that's how I stumbled upon Ice Cold Towels.
And you're an athlete?
I'm an athlete, yes.
What do you do for athletic?
My trade was softball. That's how it got me through to university.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Simon Fraser was the first and only softball women's program in Canada when I competed. So I stayed in Canada and I played for Simon Fraser for 4 years. And now there's a Douglas College softball program, there's a UBC softball program. So the sport is growing into the, obviously into the university level, but it still has a long way to go.
Fascinating. And do you still do softball?
I play slow pitch with friends, and being that I have a daughter, she'll eventually, hopefully, maybe carry on with softball, but...
So you're the one, what do they say when they put a switch hit in or something, or somebody that is really good at the sport, and they say, oh, we put in a, what is that?
A ringer?
Yeah. You're the ringer, right?
We have a few good players actually on my team. I've been lucky to stay with my close friends and play with my friends, and my two older brothers that got me into being an athlete because they let me play, whatever it was, whether it was touch football, whether it was street hockey, I got to play. And I'm pretty lucky that my brothers let a girl play.
Wow.
So that really got me into playing sports, being competitive, and that's really where it comes back down to being an entrepreneur. Is I'm competitive by nature, and I want to. I just want to do more than I think I'm physically capable of. So I just keep pushing and keep pushing the limits.
But how do you with all this stuff that you have to do with your jobs and stuff? Do you have time to do?
You make time. When you find something that you're really passionate about, you make time, and you don't let anything really suffer. At the end of the day, I've got my priorities that I have to stick to, and then all my free time, if I have some, is spent with my family. I try and factor in a trade show a month if I can. That's going to be my focus for 2014.
That's a lot of trade shows.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm booked for January, February, March, and April so far.
Where are the trade shows in January, February, March, and April?
I've got the wellness show, the women's health show in Victoria.
That's going to be big.
At the end of January. I've got the wellness show at the Vancouver Convention Center at February 14th to 16th. I have the outdoor adventure show at the Vancouver Convention Center in March. And then in April I'm going to Kelowna, hitting the road. And I'm going to do another women's health show.
You are really booking this thing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's really aggressive. One show a month, trade show a month?
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that do trade shows for a living, and that would be a very, very aggressive schedule even for them.
I think what makes this possible and doable is that I don't have an extensive product line. I have the product speaks for itself. It's what you want to do with it. I don't have to sell 17 different styles of towels. I just have to sell 2 styles, and you make it fit for what you need it for. So whether you have headaches, back pain, if you have a sore knee, or if you have a pulled muscle, if you are outdoor gardening, all those running marathons, you make the product work for you how you need it to work. So I don't need extensive SKUs, I just need a venue, and that's how I get to these venues.
Have you approached any running clubs?
Not yet. I don't want to get too big too fast. I want to make sure that I do my diligent research and test markets, see where it's most successful, and then continue to move from there.
So you're not like cooking spaghetti where you throw stuff on the wall and see what sticks. You've really focused your research.
I am. And obviously it's a no-brainer. People think, okay, the wellness show and the health and the women's show was a target market, but the demographic with menopause, and I think I helped a lot of women that weekend, and I've received a lot of positive feedback, and people that were testing it for migraines, positive feedback, that they're not getting up every 5 minutes to re-wet their cloth. They're actually been able to stay in their bed for 2 to 4 hours. Some people just been able to lay in their bed and have the constant cool temperatures to be able to draw that migraine right out.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so it's really positive feedback, and I need that in order to keep pursuing this.
So are you building a big email list with all your customers? And
not really, because I'm not going to start spamming people. I just want, if anybody wants to go to my Facebook page and leave some feedback for me, so even just a personal success story, a personal story about they bought it for their mother-in-law who has chronic headaches or has migraines or back pain, shoulder pain. I want to hear about it. I want to see how this product is helping people.
And testimonials help, right?
Yes, absolutely. Good and bad. I want to hear if, hey, my product didn't work in this environment, da-da-da. I want to hear the feedback.
That really, you know, that's a good point, because I was on the internet today, and Cactus Club in town, they have a great website, and if any of their comments get below 3 stars or 4 stars, the management phones them or contacts that client right away and say, how can we fix it? How can we make it better? How can we make your experience more enjoyable? That's great service.
If people don't share the feedback, the product could be misused.
Yeah.
It could be the cleaning care, the washing instructions may not have been followed, and I can either replace the towel and go over those cleaning care instructions again, so they don't perhaps tell somebody that doesn't work when really it was just a...
That's a very good idea. Yeah. That's a very good point that a lot of people miss, right?
Yeah, so if they threw it in the dryer and they say, well, it doesn't work, well, there's other factors involved there. So as long as they provide feedback for me, and even situations or things that I can use for selling tools. So if you're hiking the Andes Mountains and you can tell me that it worked, I want to hear about it.
Perfect. That's excellent.